Welcome to the fall graduate commencement of 2018 at Clayton State University. This is indeed an evening for celebration. Before we begin, let us pause for a brief moment of reflection in recognition of the importance of this occasion in the lives of our graduates and in appreciation for the efforts of all of those who have helped them along the way. Thank you. Please remain standing and join Dr. Michiko Otaki as she leads us in the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. And we also express our appreciation to Dr. Kurt Zeller. While each of our commencement ceremonies is special, this one gives us an opportunity to celebrate your achievements with Dr. Celeste Walley, who will be speaking with us presently. I will introduce her more formally in just a moment. In the meantime, let me introduce the members of the platform party, each standing as their name is called. Ms. Rebecca Graminer, University Registrar. Ms. Lisa Connolly, alumnus. Mr. Chase Moore, Vice President for University Advancement. Ms. Corliss Cummings, Vice President of Business and Operations. Dr. Kevin Demmett, Provost and Vice President of Academic Affairs. Dr. Demmett will be introducing the deans in just a little bit. Secondly, I hope you'd help me recognize some special guests seated in the audience. Would Clayton State Foundation trustee, Mr. Thomas Bowen, please rise to be recognized? And would Representative Kim Schofield from the State of Georgia's General Assembly please rise to be recognized? Thank you. Our speaker today is Dr. Celeste Walley. Dr. Walley is the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies at Clayton State University. And as Dean, she is responsible for strategic leadership of graduate programming. Dr. Walley is a native of Mississippi, and she received her undergraduate degree from Spelman College, as well as a master's and doctoral degree in clinical psychology from the University of Southern Mississippi. Prior to her current role as dean, she was director of the Master of Clinical Counseling Psychology program here at Clayton State. Dr. Walley research interests are African American college students and interpersonal violence, African American women and anger. She's never been angry at me, at least as she's let on. And gender and anger. There you'd think there was a lot of anger, but there's a lot of hopefulness. And with that hopefulness, it is my delight to introduce Dr. Celeste Walley.
Good evening. Good evening. All right. Thank you for that introduction, Dr. Hines. I am honored to serve as the speaker for this evening. This is my first commencement as the new dean of the graduate school. And I get to share it with the fall graduating class of 2018. That is pretty cool. As I'm sure many of you can agree, I and none of us would be in this place this night celebrating this achievement without the love and support of family and friends. So I want to take a moment to thank my parents, Lynette and Oliver Walley, who are sitting back there, who drove up from Mississippi. I know y'all probably think that's a long way away, but it's just right down the road, to share this evening with us. I'd also like to say hi to my husband and my son, who are at home watching this live broadcast. Hey. And also family and friends who are watching the live broadcast. And I hope that some of your family and friends are also watching this live broadcast. So, as a relatively seasoned academic, not that much older, but I've been around a little while, I have sat through a lot of commencement speeches and commencement ceremonies. The commencement speaker that I remember the most vividly is my own undergraduate commencement speaker. Now, I wish I could tell you that the reason why I remember her is because she said something so profound and so amazing that it changed my life. I don't remember what she said. All I remember is that speech took forever. So, I'm not going to promise you tonight that I'm going to say something that is going to change your life, but I will promise you that it will be brief. If you Google the definition of commencement, it says, a ceremony in which diplomas or degrees are conferred on graduating students. That's why we're here, right? To confer to you, the graduating class of fall 2018, your master's degrees in archival studies, health administration, nursing, liberal studies, business, psychology, teaching, criminal justice. We have a lot of programs, y'all. This definition of commencement makes sense. It concisely and accurately captures what we are doing this evening. But there was another definition of commencement that Google provided. That definition was a beginning, a start. This definition resonated with me. By this time, you all have gone through several commencement. High school, well, some of you started in like first grade, then you got sixth grade, and then you got high school, then you got undergrad, and now graduate. For many of you, this will be your final commencement. No more assignments, no more exams, no more capstone projects. You made it, you did it, you're done. You finally get to begin your career, your profession, your life. This evening marks the beginning, the start of a new phase. You enter this new phase, however, in amidst a time of turmoil and division in our nation and the world. We are all impacted in unique and profound ways, yet we must persist. This is our world. Until we confirm that Mars is a viable option, we kind of stuck, right? And even if we go to Mars, we will still have to go with each other. Whether we like it or not, like G Money says in the classic movie, New Jack City. I know some of y'all are too young to know what that is. Go YouTube it. But as G Money says, we all we got. The problems of our world not only impact us all, they are all of ours to solve. The abolitionist and human rights and women's rights activist Frederick Douglass said, if there is no struggle, there is no progress. Those who profess to favor freedom and yet renounce controversy are people who want crops without plowing the ground. So this evening of your commencement, this beginning of a new phase of your life, I challenge and encourage you to see yourselves as agents of change. To paraphrase Tom Brokaw, you are educated. Your certification is in your degree. You may think of this degree as the golden ticket, your ticket to the good life. Rather, I embolden you to think of it as your ticket to change the world. You are educated. You are dedicated. You are the change that you want to see. Boldly take your ideas, your vision, and your brilliance out from this evening, from this commencement, and change our world. We all believe in you. Af Mabruk, Bahi Ho, congratulations.
And so, not only is this a note that is suitable for framing, but is already framed, so to commemorate the speech. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a few minutes to share with you some achievements of the institution, some of our faculty and students, especially the graduate faculty and students, over the last several months. Now, some of you are asking yourselves the question, why is he doing this? We're out of here. We're history. We're yesterday's news. We'll be thinking about you in the past tense. But the fact of the matter is that there will be two important names on the degrees that you'll receive. The first one is yours. The second one is Clayton State University. And so from here on out, as you continue to prosper, as you continue to accomplish great things, so too will the reputation of Clayton State University be enhanced. In a reciprocal fashion, as the university's prestige increases and its accomplishments amount, the value of your degree that others will attribute to it, not the value you attribute to it, but that others will attribute to it, will be similarly enhanced. This year, for the 5th year in a row, Clayton State University was identified as the #1 best value for public universities in Georgia by James Magazine. U.S. News and World Report identified this institution amongst the top 150 regional universities of the South. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution identified for the 7th consecutive year the university as one of the top workplaces in metropolitan Atlanta. Clayton State was identified amongst the top 4 Georgia universities for high earnings after graduations for master's degree students. Way to go. Clayton State was named Tree Campus USA School for the 5th consecutive year. We were ranked amongst 42nd amongst the nation's colleges and universities for our Master of Science in Clinical Psychology this past year. Yeah, that's pretty good. In fact, that's really good. Assistant Professor Chandra McDonald served as an executive producer for the film Gin, which won the Best Narrative Feature Screenplay and the NBC Spotlight Actor Award at the American Black Film Festival. HR.com in 2018 ranked Clayton State University #3 for its MBA in Human Resource Leadership program. Clayton State University received a gift of 2 supply chain software programs valued in excess of $650,000 to enhance our offerings in supply chain management over the last year. Martina Simmons, a Clayton State MBA was recently named the 2018 recipient of the National Association of African Americans in Human Resources, the Atlanta chapter's Excellence in Human Resource Scholarship. The Coca-Cola Foundation generously gave Clayton State University $500,000 to support scholarships for first-generation students as well as students interested in STEM and supply chain. MailChimp, one of the largest automated marketing platforms in the nation, has partnered with the College of Information Science to create Launchpad, a leadership academy that helps faculty and students adapt to the technical, social, and business expectations of the 21st century. And the John and Mary Franklin Foundation, who focuses on Georgia's knowledge economy, awarded Clayton State University a grant to help students train for careers in cybersecurity and forensic analysis. There are many other honors, but this, I think, is indicative of the honors that faculty, students, and the university are accumulating and that will serve as a bedrock for your future and the future that you will have with your degrees. It's now my privilege for me to introduce our Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Kevin Demmett.
It's my pleasure to be able to introduce our deans, beginning with Dean Jacob Chaco, Dean of the College of Business, Dean Lisa Eichelberger, Dean of the College of Health, Dean Lila Roberts, Dean of the College of Information and Mathematical Sciences, and Dean Nasser Momoyezi from the College of Arts and Sciences. And I'd also like to again welcome back Dr. Celeste Walley, the Dean of the College of Graduate Studies, to introduce the candidates for graduation.
Believe it or not, this is my favorite part of the night. With the candidates for the degrees, please rise. Mr. President, on behalf of the faculty of the School of Graduate Studies, I am pleased to present approved candidates for conferral of appropriate degrees.
And by the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, and upon the recommendation of the faculty of Clayton State University, it is my pleasure and privilege to confer on each of you the degree for which you have been recommended, as listed in the official records of the university, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereupon appertaining. Congratulations to each of you, master degree recipients. And please be seated for a while. Would the marshals please direct the graduates forward to receive their hoods and diplomas? And as the names of the graduates are called, I'm going to ask each of you to restrain your enthusiasm for just a few minutes with the assurances that you will have more than ample opportunity to express enthusiastic responses a little bit later.
Test.
Yeah, you get to work.
Yeah. That's okay. I'll do my best. Okay, you ready? I'll raise your hand. Leanna Cooper. The following graduates will receive the Master of Arts degree. Leanna Cooper. Kristen L. Long. Okay, I'll stop. Just choose, yeah. What's your name? Tell me. Amira Farida Muhammad. Wait. Michael Scott. The following graduates will receive the Master of Science degree. Francis Findley. Bria Pretty. Kendra Stewart. The following graduates will receive the Master of Business Administration degree. Hani Alanazi. Bader Al-Khatani. Kajobi Amozo. Stephanie S. Bookman. Darnell Brown, Jr. Dimitri Brown. Russell Brownlee. Jamani Bird. Oh, no. Ebony Carter Moore. Aspen Cherry. Sasha Kokoslu. Stephen Cooper. Sierra Monique Dunn. Janae Ewan. Shonda Finney. Denise S. Goodman. Amber Hardy. Hi, how are you? Maya Harris. Rhonda Donnell Husbands. Marcia Jones.
Charlotte, how are you?
Charlotte McCormick. Jabril Olosesi. Sorry. Allie Reese. Kosi Chedra San.
Hey, how are you?
Benjamin Straker, Sr. To Trong. Samira Nizar Villani. Tiawanda Williams. The following graduates will receive the Master of Health Administration degree: Sierra Acker. Shakira Andrews. Jukira Andrews. Ashley Goolsby. Shanice Jackson. Mai Toussaint.
Would the graduates please stand to be recognized? Please be seated. And as new graduates, at least a number of you will be introduced into the ranks of our National Alumni Association. And to extend that welcome to you, those ranks, I introduce Ms. Lisa Connolly.
Woo! You made it. On behalf of the Clayton State University Alumni Association, we congratulate you on reaching this important milestone. After a lot of hard work and dedication, you've earned your graduate degree. You never know where this achievement can take you. As sure as I stand here, one of you may be here at this podium one day. As you prepare to embark on the next phase of your life, remember, it's not just you against the world. You are part of a network of over 25,000 Clayton State alumni. To maintain your relationship with CSU, I encourage you to participate in the Alumni Association. As an active member, you will be in the inner circle doing your part to make Clayton State and the alumni network stronger. You never know, it could be a CSU alum that opens the door for you in your career, or you may open the door for another Laker. There are many ways to get involved, and it starts by staying connected. Whether it's showing your Laker pride by attending alumni events, or volunteering, or joining the thousands of alumni who work together to preserve the excellence of Clayton State University. When you become a member of the Alumni Association, we are better able to serve you and keep you informed of events on campus, share news about fellow alumni, and most importantly, alert you about those career development activities. There's information set outside so you can sign up and say hi, and remember, get some of that last CSU swag. You may have noticed graduates with an orange tassel. These graduates are leaving a legacy by paying it forward and helping other students. You automatically get a membership into the Alumni Association if you join the Orange Tassel program. Again, we welcome you, we congratulate you, and we look forward to helping you maintain your relationship with Clayton State University. As the president said, we are one of the best regional universities in the South, and you are part of that greatness. No matter how far away you go or how successful you become, and you will be successful, remember that this is home. Now go out there and be determined to make your dreams real. Go Lakers.
Now, I get that this ceremony is about the graduates, but I hope that the graduates will help me in expressing our appreciation to some folks who helped you get here today. Would the parents of those who of these graduates, would you mind standing to be recognized? And while we're at it, would the spouses who are about to be reintroduced to their spouses, would you please stand to be recognized? And for many of our graduates, it takes a whole family to get to this point. And so would the grandparents of those who are receiving degrees, would you please stand and be recognized? And so that we are incredibly inclusive, Would the children and brothers and sisters and relatives and friends please stand and be recognized? Graduates, I hope you'll join with me as we recognize a very special group, the outstanding faculty of our institution who excel in teaching and research and service. And would the representatives of our faculty please stand to be recognized? Thank you. We will ask the audience to remain standing during the recessional until the faculty and the graduates have departed, and the marshals will direct the graduates. Please also join me in thanking Michiko Otaki on keyboard for playing for us tonight, and she will be leading us in the Alma Mater, which, in case you have missed a word or two of the Alma Mater, the words are in your program. No? Oh, they're not in your program. Okay. So those who've memorized it will be singing together. No one's singing. Oh, we're not singing. So this is Let's Fool the President. So I guess we're ready to have a recessional, aren't we? Dr. Otaki,